see. Tennessee Tuxedo.
Tennessee Tuxedo.
He will be parachuting for your pleasure, sailing seas in search of treasure, anything so he can measure up to men.
That's Tennessee Tuxedo.
A small penguin who tries but can't succeed, though he may fail. As he rides for fame and glory, still he tries in each new story tale.
One day, not long ago, Tennessee rushed into his quarters. He was very excited.
Chumley, Chumley, wake up. Up. That's just what I need. A good, wide-awake assistant.
Assistant?
Yes, Chumley. I just had a brilliant idea, and you and I are going into business.
What kind of business, Tennessee?
A honey of a business, Chumley. Listen, how many bears are there over in Bearville?
Let me see, 65, 126,000. I say about 20.
Right. And what do bears like more than anything else?
Honey.
Right again. So you and I are going into the honey business. We're going to sell honey to bears. Isn't that a great idea?
But just one
No
thing...
buts, Chumley. We're going over to Bearville right now.
And Tennessee had no trouble selling the citizens of Bearville. They thought it was a great idea. But Big Bill Bear, boss of all the bears, had this to say.
One small thing, Tuxedo. Bears have real sweet tempers so long as they get their honey. But if we don't get honey, we get kind of sour, angry. Some even say nasty. Understand?
Sure, Big Bill. But don't worry, Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail. We start delivering first thing in the morning.
Good, very good, very good.
Gee, Tennessee, where are we going to get all the honey?
Think, Chumley, think. From bees, of course. First thing we've got to do is to catch a bee.
And so a short time later, Tennessee and Chumley set out on the great bee hunt.
Psst, psst. There's one, Chumley. Okay, Chumley, now. You dim-witted walrus, get me out of here. After him, Chumley. There he goes.
Got him, Tennessee.
Now we'll just pop him in this box, and we'll see just how much honey he makes, and then we'll know just how many bees we'll need. That's the beauty of it, Chumley. They do all the work, and we make all the money. Get to work in there. All right, Chumley. It's time to open the box.
You better watch out, Tennessee, 'cause bees sting, you know.
Nonsense, Chumley. He wouldn't dare. I'm the boss here. See? Nothing to it. Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Oh!
Gee, look, Tennessee. There's no honey.
Not even a drop. That lazy, no-good bee?
I think maybe we'd better go see Mr. Whoopee.
Maybe you're right. Come on.
Honey, eh? Well, now, that is a sticky problem. But you had the right idea, Tennessee. Honeybees do make honey. But even with honeybees, it takes more than one bee. It takes a whole colony of maybe 75,000 bees to produce a good supply of honey.
Wowee!
Now, in every colony, there are 3 kinds of bees. There is one queen bee who lays all the eggs. There are the male bees called drones who do almost nothing at all. And there are the female bees called workers who do everything but lay eggs.
They're the ones who make the honey?
Right. Let me show you on the 3-dimensional blackboard. Here's a beehive built in a hollow tree. Now, a worker called a field bee leaves the hive and looks for plants and flowers which contain a sweet stuff called nectar. When she has collected all the nectar she can hold, she flies back to the hive. Inside the hive, she does an amazing dance, which tells the other bees exactly where they can find the nectar. While they fly off, our bee turns her load of nectar over to a house bee who stores it in a cell of the honeycomb. The honey is left to ripen there for a few days, and then the house bees seal it up with wax, and there it stays until...
Until we come along and get it. Phineas J. Whoopee, you're the greatest. Come on, Chumley.
Oh, but wait! Oh, there's more! There's more! Oh, there's more! Oh.
Hey, how we gonna find the beehive, Tennessee?
Simple, Chumley. That no-good bee is going to lead us right to it.
There he is.
Okay, now keep out of sight, and he'll lead us right to the honey tree.
And so the bee led them a merry chase, up hill and down dale.
Where is he? Where is he?
After him, Chumley. We don't want to fall behind.
There he is, on top of that sign.
Look at that. It says Honey Factory. There it is, on top of that tree. We found it, Chumley. We found it.
Yeah, but how we gonna get the honey down without getting stung?
Simple, Chumley. You're going to attract the bees' attention while I climb up and get the honey.
How am I gonna...
Here, pretend you're a new kind of flower. Dance around.
Meanwhile, the bees had prepared for all-out war, so that when Tennessee arrived at the top of the tree...
Plan worked perfectly. Not a bee in sight. Guess I'm just too smart for them. Now for the honey. Now, wait a minute, fellas. I just want to... Oops.
Did you get the honey?
Let's get out of here!
But I try to warn you, boys. You shouldn't try to handle bees unless you know what you're doing.
But people do gather honey.
Of course, of course. But the proper equipment must be used. In the first place, people don't gather honey from the bee trees, but build special hives for their bees. Here, let me show you. The hive is a simple wooden box, like this. Inside the hive, there are frames, and in these frames, the bees use their wax to build a honeycomb to store the honey.
But gee, Mr. Whoopee, why did the bees make all that honey?
Why? For food. Honey is the bees' food.
Oh, gee, then we'd be stealing their food. No, I don't think that's very nice.
Oh, no, Chumley, no one steals their food. Bees are such marvelous little creatures that they will make much more honey than they will ever use. So smaller hives called supers are placed on top of the main hive, and soon the industrious bees have filled these up with honey for the bees and for us.
Great! Great! Now, where can we get this equipment?
Well, there are many places that sell all the equipment and the bees. As a matter of fact, there's one right down the road from here.
Phineas J. Whoopee, thanks a million. Come on, Chumley. There we are, Chumley. Hives, supers, bees, everything. It cost us our last penny, but we'll make it up in no time selling honey to the bears.
Ahem. I just dropped in to tell you guys, we won't be needing your honey.
Won't need it? Why? Why? Why?
Just made a new deal. We're gonna buy it direct from the manufacturer. So long, fellas.
Gee, Tennessee, it certainly looks like our sweet business turned sour.
Yes, Chumley, we've been stung again.